One crazy thing I heard yesterday, Pat McAfee was talking about it. So Deshaun Watson reportedly is telling his close friends in the NFL and his teammates that he may request a trade out of Houston.
Yeah, him and J.J. Watt apparently are both pretty upset.
I can see J.J. Watt. That makes a lot of sense.
A lot of that, though, has to do with not being involved in any of the process of the rebuilding. Right. And you know what, man? Like, I'm sorry, but you're a player.
Yeah. And man, if I'm Deshaun Watson, I don't want to be in a rebuild right now. You drafted me to complete the rebuild so we could win.
Yeah, no, once they traded Hopkins, it should have just been closed. I would have been like, I don't know why you're doing anything after that. Yeah, see you later. Have a good one.
If I'm J.J. Watt and Deshaun Watson and I see them trade Hop, I am going in there the next day and being like, I'm done. Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Like, you got rid of our best player.
Yeah, that's for nothing. For literal, peanuts.
Respected David Johnson, but he's not what he was. He's not what he was.
And Wicked. You had one successful season, and you get the best.
Nowhere near what DeAndre Hopkins is.
Wait. A second and a fourth, swap over. Wicked. Yeah, you got a second out of that, and David Johnson.
It's atrocious. If you trade DeAndre Hopkins and don't get a first round pick for it, you should be fired on the spot.
If you don't get 2 first-round picks, I'm never trading Hopkins unless he wants to free agency. I'm never trading him.
This is arguably the best receiver, if not top 2 in the league.
Oh no, he's the best receiver. If who you think of? If you say Michael Thomas,
I've got a lot of people stats are very but to me it's DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, no, DeAndre Hopkins is always one. He will do so many things for that team. He's not even the fucking tallest guy, and he jumped over 3 Buffalo.
3 guys screwed me out of $700, but he jumped over 3 guys.
So funny, man. I saw the best post about that. It said DeAndre Hopkins screwed over 4 Bills because there's 3 in the area, and they show a picture of Bill O'Brien. It's just they screwed over 4 Bills that day, and I was like, "Oh, awesome!"
It hurt. I had a parlay going, and they were the one team I needed to win, and I had everything else, and they were winning. The Bills were winning.
Oh my god!
Tyler rolled out.
Wow, that hurts.
Tyler rolled out and threw that pass, and I'm like, "There goes $700 down the drain."
Oh, and you just was that the only one that you lost too?
No, I ended up losing on the Ravens game on the Monday, but
right, okay.
I had it was an 8-team parlay, and I had 6.
Oh.
Yeah, I had 6 right, and they were all underdogs. And then I was about to hit the Bills, and then he did. I would have cashed out because I'm like, you know what, $400 better than not, better than panicking over the Ravens because it was the Ravens Patriots, I think, because they beat them. Right?
Believe so.
Yeah, so that was the game I was waiting on. But yeah, I was like, fuck, that hurt.
That's
where do you think Deshaun can go though?
Okay, there's a lot of players looking for quarterback because it's also the same conversation for Carson Wentz. Right.
I
know that Philly's come out and said, "Hey, we want to keep you around," but that's never going to work. Jalen Hurts and Carson Wentz don't exist.
Jalen Hurts is the starting quarterback on that team. I don't think Carson Wentz is as bad as people are making him out to be, but he's not the starting quarterback on that team now.
Now, here's the thing: the Jets have just missed out on Trevor Lawrence, assumably so. So the Jacksonville Jaguars,
probably
they could be in the market.
Justin Fields exists,
right? Absolutely. Which they'll go for. So if they decide to,
but you could also just pick up someone defensively and then just trade for Deshaun because Deshaun's a damn good quarterback in this league. You don't know what Justin Fields. You don't know what Trevor Lawrence is going to be.
Still looking for something there. The Steelers actually are my biggest guess because I know that Big Ben is there, but Big Ben is every year from retiring and he is injured. And if you can have a sniff at Deshaun Watson, which, you don't need to give up a lot either, I don't feel. Because he wants out, that's a situation where the player holds more power and just, that's it. The team's you know what, we're getting rid of him.
Yep.
Which is
now, another interesting one, the Atlanta Falcons came out and said that, I think it was the owner that said it, he said, if the new GM is interested in making it, we are open to trading away Matt Ryan and Julio Jones. Now, if you only trade away Matt Ryan, could you potentially bring in a Deshaun Watson and make that team a contender again?
Okay, now, you say that. Mm-hmm. What I heard, though, is Atlanta's trying to give away Julio Jones.
Right.
If you're trying to keep Deshaun Watson and J.J. Watt happy,
you get Julio Jones.
You go get Julio Jones.
Fair. I never really thought of the other side of that. But if Deshaun Watson comes and says, "I want to be traded,"
yeah, but you don't want. He's not going to want to go to Atlanta.
Yeah, no.
He's not going to want to. If Atlanta's in the getting rid of players stage, like that's you know, I mean, he could go to maybe the Panthers. No, but see, the Panthers just invested money in Teddy Bridgewater. I know you're a Panthers fan.
It's not a big contract.
I get that.
I think they're more than willing to go after it. For me, they should go after JJ Watt because where they need help right now is like their interior defense. So if you get a guy like JJ Watt, and then Stephon Gilmore's a free agent this year. I mean, I know you wouldn't like to see it, but it's a guy they could definitely use.
He's been injured, though. He's got some injury problems now.
Currently injured, and he's like big injured. So
for me, though, also, so touching on the Patriots now, there's a team who's already said Cam Newton's going to free agency.
So apparently Cam was offered $40 million from the football team. Like that contract's available.
Yep. Ron Rivera is going to bring him back. I could see that completely, especially with Alex Smith. Now, another team as well is the Colts, because Philip Rivers signed a 1-year deal.
He should be gone.
So there's no guarantees, especially if you can get another quarterback.
And it's very clear they don't have faith in Jacoby Brissett.
The only thing that will be tough is that you're in literally the same division, and that's hard to convince. Yep. That's hard to swing over that way.
Enough first-round picks can get anyone to trade them.
Absolutely. No, I'm not. But, like, at what point, though, is it, like, it's going to be too much? You know what I mean? You're going to ask for the king's ransom, so to speak.
Yep.
Like,
absolutely. I think he's going to get a lot no matter where he goes.
I can see the Broncos maybe as well. Like, I don't know how much faith they have in Drew Lock. And if you can get Deshaun Watson, obviously you're getting Deshaun Watson.
He's an upgrade. That's the thing. Is like there's a lot of like young quarterbacks that are like, well, this guy could pan out, but Deshaun Watson's an upgrade.
But a lot of places are set right now. So that's the interesting thing about the NFL is a lot of places for quarterbacks are pretty good. They think they've got their guy. You know what I mean? Like going down from it, like Seahawks have Russ, obviously. Rams, Goff. Like there's Kyler Murray.
Yep, he's not going anywhere.
Even Jimmy G's set over in San Fran. Like that's the NFC West. They're gone. Jimmy G, even though not healthy though, but they like him there.
That's the one.
And they paid money for him. Like it's like
So
I could see maybe even the Saints though. Like what's Drew Brees up to as well?
Do you have faith in Jameis Winston? I don't.
No. If Drew Brees I think goes, you're going to see the Saints are going to approach the
right away.
Yeah, they're going to.
They don't know how to be a rebuilding team anymore. They've contended for so long.
You can't be with that defense. That defense deserves way more. Alvin Kamara deserves way more.
Exactly.
Like you went out, got Emmanuel Sanders to be there. Like it's that.
Yeah.
Latavius Murray is like a great 2.
If you even keep going down the list, like the Chiefs have their team, the quarterback, the Bills have their quarterback, the Dolphins have their quarterback.
The Bears
arguably the Jets have their quarterback.
The Bears could be in a situation. I think Nick Foles. I don't know if he still has one more year after this year because I think he was traded for after signing with Jacksonville, and then Mitchell Trubisky. Like, you know, and you could take that or leave it. Yeah. Deshaun Watson could fit in with the Bears because the Bears have the defense already. The defense is there. Khalil Mack's unbelievable. Mm-hmm. But like there's some teams that just like it's done. Like the Vikings still do.
I was literally just about to say if the Minnesota Vikings trade for Deshaun Watson, man, instead of Kirk Cousins, that team is
but why not the New York Giants? Like New York Giants are in a division that's just proved himself shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, go and get Deshaun Watson then, especially as Dak's going to try to come back next year, and maybe
that Cowboys team will be okay next year.
But who knows what you're getting next year? So when it's like, okay, well, we got Deshaun Watson, and then especially if Washington football team goes, well, we have Alex Smith and maybe Cam Newton, let's say, like
sounds that's like okay. All signs are pointing to Cam, which is
then Eagles come out and say Jalen Hurts, right? Which Jalen Hurts hopefully gets a better throwing arm, but if they want to keep Carson Wentz, like Carson Wentz has been serviceable. He's been a good quarterback. I don't think he's ever been a great quarterback.
Didn't he win MVP the one year? Or he was close to it?
No. I think he's played a full season since he's been in the league.
There was the one year where he was just like dynamite.
I think he got injured. That was when they went to the Super Bowl, was it not?
So the year that they went 11-2, he was second in the NFL in touchdown passes with 33, and he was the media favorite to win the MVP, but he lost it. I don't remember who it was to. What was that? That was 2017.
Would that be I don't know. Can't even
know?
No, I can't. I feel like it could be Tom Brady. Who knows? But I probably won't be on.
It was Tom Brady.
Seriously, I fucking knew that. That's so funny.
That's hilarious. As if, eh? It's kind of just a safe guess to just be like, oh, somebody was really good that year. Guess who it was?
Patrick Mahomes pretty well
Mahomes wasn't around yet. So guess who it was?
Because then it went, what? Didn't it go Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson after that?
Yeah.
Yeah.